Howdy Heritage, my name is Ben Dineski, and I'm here to bring you these incredible stories this Tuesday, November 2nd. We are going to start off the show with a segment you all know and love called Heritage Happenings, and it's brought to you by our very own Cole Denton. Take it away, Cole.
Hello Generals, I hope you had an amazing Halloween, and welcome back to Heritage Happenings. Let's get to it. The annual FBLA Thanksgiving Food Drive at HHS is here. Please bring non-perishable food items to your first block class by November 15th. There will be a competition between classes to see who can collect the most. The winner will earn a pizza party. Heritage High School cheerleaders and coaches will hold our first annual Christmas cheer camp on Saturday, December 4th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. The camp is for children aged 4 and up. Congratulations to the Heritage High School Musical Theater Department for placing second in the One Act competition last Saturday. Be sure to congratulate your fellow generals when you see them. Also, they will be performing from December 14th through December 18th in the theater. And now on to our weather forecast. Today, we should have partly cloudy skies with a high of 59 and a 10% chance of rain. Wednesday should be cloudy with a high of 51 and a 20% chance of rain. Thursday should have some light rain with a high of 48 and a 90% chance of rain. And now on to our next segment.
Thanks, Cole, and good job. On to the news now, and the cast of Matilda went to the one-act play. How did they do? Did they have fun? Well, here's 5-star news reporters Cannon Stafford and Tanner Eady with this story.
Going into this year for One Act, this was our first year, so we went into it knowing that this was going to be a learning year, and we absolutely killed it on Saturday and placed second in our region. So I was super proud of our kids. I couldn't have asked for anything more. Going forward, we are doing our full production in December, so we hope to see you all out there, and can't wait to see how it turns out.
Hey, so I'm Caroline, and I play Matilda the musical. And so basically we went to One Act last weekend, and One Act is basically like you have to perform your whole show in 55 minutes, and they start taking off points if you go above that. And we went for our first time, and we got second place in the region, and we're super proud of it. So I think it went well. Can't wait for you guys to see it in December. And yeah, excited for y'all to see it.
So this Saturday, we competed in the One Act competition, and we had a lot of fun. We placed second out of 6, I'm pretty sure. I'm really proud of what we were able to do. It was, we essentially took our play, we had to slice it down and into 55 minutes, and we managed to have 30 seconds to spare, which was really good. We celebrated right after that, and it was basically a race against time. It was a little bit cramped. I'm really glad we managed to pull this off. It was a really fun weekend, with Halloween and One Act. It's one that I'm going to remember throughout my high school years. I'm really glad I got to be a part of it. And second place, I'm really happy with that. And I'm sure most of the cast was too. It was really good. What was the other thing you wanted me to say? It was, the December one.
Yeah, that was fine.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks.
Thanks, you two. Well done. Did you know that the choir had an amazing performance this past Friday? Well, I had the honor of being able to film and help with lights. Let me tell you that these kids are extremely talented. But how did the chorus kids think it went? Here's some 5-star news reporters with the scoop.
So this past Thursday, the chorus had a concert, and it went incredible. It was pretty much full, and we all sang to our best abilities. It was great. My favorite piece was probably High School Musical, because we had a lot of dance numbers, and everyone just had a lot of energy, and I think the crowd really enjoyed it.
So this last Thursday was the first chorus concert of the year, and also my first chorus concert of all time. So of course it's going to be a very interesting experience, and it was super fun. And if you are ever thinking about doing chorus, you should do it because it's filled with wonderful people, and you spend a bunch of time learning great music. And speaking of, my favorite piece from the concert was "The Lord Bless You and Keep You" because it's just such a beautiful piece, and yeah, it was fun.
All right, so this last Thursday was the fall concert for the choir, and it was my first choir concert as a member of the choir, and it was such a surreal experience to sing and be up there on stage and performing with such great people who everybody should get to know at some point. And my favorite piece of the concert was probably at the end just the alma mater. Everybody knows, everybody loves it, but to get a chance to actually sing it was unbelievable, and it made me feel like such a bigger part of the school.
When you take a chance. Fantastic job, choir. Now it's time for a quick commercial break here on the show. But don't go too far because Carson and Tate are going to get you caught up with all things sports. Sports is next.
God, I'm so hungry. I know, but there's a Thanksgiving food drive going on for Heritage Families in Need. We should turn in food for that.
Yeah. Make sure to bring in cans for the Heritage Food Drive.
Hello again, it's Tate and Carson, aka the best sports reporters in Northwest Georgia, and we have a lot to get to, so here's Carson.
Yes, Tate. Today we'll start you off with softball, where this past week they had been in Columbus chasing a fourth straight state title.
They sure were, Carson, and they started off strong early, but had to play regional rival Central Carroll in the championship final.
How did that game go? Let's get it out to Ryan Heat and Hayden Johnson for the report.
So this weekend, we finished third in the state. We won the first two games, and then turned our attention to Central Carrollton on Saturday morning. Came up a little bit short. We got down early in the game. Came back, tied it up 1-1, and then Central came out swinging the bat really well. We got down by 5 runs, and then we came back and battled our tails off in the 7th inning. Just came up 1 run short.
So we played Central Carrollton, and we ended up falling short by 1 run. It was a tough game. We just had a lot of girls that hit home runs off of us, and there was nothing we could do about that.
That put us in the loser's bracket against North Oconee. In that game, we were down as well by 6 runs. We came back in the 7th and scored 5 runs and just weren't able to get 1 more run. But again, the girls battled their tails off that game. They battled the entire weekend. I'm super proud of their effort, super proud of what they've accomplished.
And then we played North Oconee in our last game at state, and once again, they just hit home runs, and we weren't able to just stop them from doing that. So we fell short, and again, 1 run, and that was how we ended the season. Everyone did really good this season, and it's sad that it's over, but that's just how seasons are. Next year, they're going to have a lot of good players still, and they'll be able to get there again, and good luck.
This senior class, they've accomplished a lot in their 4 years here. They will be missed tremendously. I can't wait to see what they do after they leave us, but I'm really proud of the girls, proud of our coaching staff and what we've accomplished, and we'll take some time off and regather ourselves and then get ready for tryouts in the spring.
So 3rd in the state for our girls, Carson.
Yep, and we here at the show are really proud of the coaches and all the girls that went down there and competed. 3rd place is really good.
On the football note, Coach Slaughter's boys took on Pickens in a big region matchup here at the Taj on senior night.
Yep, I was in attendance, and it was really wet, rainy, but it was a great game.
Here's a recap of the big region win here at the Taj.
Hey guys, Coach David Gibson coming at you, talking about the Pickens game. Little recap from the win Friday night. 24-14 was the score. Pickens wins the toss and elects to defer to the second half. So we get the football, and J.D. Black takes the ball down to the plus 40 for the on the opening kickoff. So it sets us up with a real short field on offense, and we wind up punching it in. Caden Swope scores down on the goal line. So, I mean, it was a huge way to start the game.
My name is Evan Wingrove, and on Friday night we played Pickens County. J.D. Black had a 60-yard kick return, which started us off really good. And then Swope punched it in for our first touchdown. Then Paxton dominated the field and scored the rest.
For us, that it was just positive things, good things happening for the Heritage Generals. Come up with some defensive stops. We get a field goal, a good long field goal out of Andy, our Division I kicker, who's going to Army next year. So go Army, beat Navy. But in the second half, we set up a long drive and score at the very end to kind of seal the deal on the game. Another example of tremendous effort from the Heritage Generals that pulled out a win against a region opponent. So obviously we've secured a spot in the playoffs. This Friday night will help us kind of determine where that spot is. Believe it or not, we actually still have an outside chance at a region championship. A win over Cedartown, who is the leading team in the region right now, would pretty much give us a region championship. So that's pretty exciting. Guys have got something to play for, something that's big, a lot's on the line. So it's going to be a lot of fun this Friday night. It's going to be a long travel down to Cedartown, but we'll make sure to get our guys ready, and they always bring the effort. So looking forward to this game this Friday night after a big win against Pickens on senior night, 24-14. Way to send our seniors out on their last home game.
Congrats to the football team, and good luck at Cedartown this Friday.
On the cheer note, our girls had a busy Halloween weekend down in Dalton as they were competing in the Spooks and Spirits cheer competition.
Several teams from everywhere were down there competing for the trophy.
How did our girls do, Carson?
Well, let's just say that trophy is now in our case.
Here's Ryan Heat and Han Johnson with that report.
Really good. It was our best performance of the season, and it was right before region, and we saw a lot of our biggest competitors, so we did really good.
That was pretty exciting because we went up against everyone that was pretty much in our region except for one team, so it gives us a lot of hope for state.
I think we just had a lot of energy this weekend, and that really just made us stand out from everybody else.
We just had a lot of energy and a lot of good vibes out on the floor, and we just worked together as a team and just did pretty good.
We have this weekend off, and then next weekend is region.
Well, that'll wrap up this Tuesday edition of the 5-Star News. But don't go too far, because we'll be bringing you a new report this Friday. But until then, stay classy, Heritage.